Hello, my name is Christine Hines. I'm a senior product advisor here at Shepherd Veterinary Software, and I'm here to show you today in just a few minutes of how Shepherd can really truly make your lives easier inside the practice. So first and foremost, the very first thing that you'll see when you first log in is going to be the dashboard. This is going to serve as your center hub for all things that are happening within the practice. Very first thing that you see are active patients, and every single one of these active patients actually represent active SOAPs that are automatically created for you when a patient is checked in. And so you'll get all of the high-level info that you need on every patient, like your patient and your client alerts, the time they were checked in, where they are inside the hospital, which is totally customizable, the doctor assigned to this patient, any assigned users, which will be your techs or the assistants. And then their reason for visit will automatically populate for you guys based off the appointment calendar. And speaking about the appointment calendar, just to highlight that briefly, it's 1000% customizable per practice. So the columns, the time increments, all of your different appointment types can be different colors. But something to note about once an appointment is scheduled, there will be two automations that happen for you. One being automatic appointment reminders, which go out for you via text and email. The second is also the ability to attach consent forms onto that appointment type. So when you're scheduling a surgery or a drop-off, not only will Shepherd automatically send that custom appointment reminder, but it will also send the client all of the forms that they need to fill out for that appointment beforehand. When the client then fills those forms out digitally, signs them digitally on any hardware device that they are using, and then submits it in, it will then automatically furnish back into the client and the patient chart. So absolutely no scanning and attaching that needs to happen. So now we're going to go ahead and hop into a SOAP. So here's what a SOAP looks like. And again, once that patient is checked in, that SOAP is created. And going back to the dashboard, you'll see that they are now part of the active patients tally, which I can then get back into that SOAP with one simple click. Estimates can be done either before an appointment or right here inside the appointment. But what's really nice about them is you can create bundles. You can decline treatments that are being recommended, but the client decides not to do it. You can have the client sign that on any hardware device that you guys are using. And then this whole estimate can then be pushed to your treatment plan with one simple click. So when I click Add Products to Plan, and I hop into my treatment plan, you will now see that all of those services, except for the ones that were declined, are now inside my treatment plan. And with one more click, they can all become my invoice. And so the true beauty of that is that you are building your medical record and your invoice at the same time. Now, to highlight a few other features inside the SOAP, one is inside the objective. So TPR will be here. Physical exam templates will also be here. So every doctor can have their own set of templates. They are completely customizable. And we even have body maps to go along with our physical exam findings. Every body map under the sun that you could ever need. We have the dental charts, the eye charts, any species under the sun. All of them are interactive, and you can all customize them as you need to per appointment. Assessment, problems, diagnoses, chronic conditions, which will always populate for you, assessment and prognosis. And if we are diagnosing with a patellar luxation today, I can actually type that here in my diagnosis box. And client education is huge. And so Shepherd is great in that aspect because you can have discharge instructions automatically populate for you on any diagnosis code and really with any line item under the sun. Now inside my treatment plan, all of those services automatically populated from the estimate. Of course, I can always add to it as I needed to. But I can go down and administer these treatments one by one, or just go ahead and push these all over to my invoice in one fell swoop. And so going to checkout, here is the checkout screen. We do have Shepherd Pay, which is our integrated option, which really opens up the ability to do text to pay. It allows you to store client credit cards under the client file, and a lot of luxuries that come along with that integration with Shepherd Pay. We also have a fantastic reportings module, everything from ATC, production, inventory, revenue, accounting, sales tax, controlled drugs, you name it. It's all going to be right here. Not to mention we have an incredible inventory dashboard as well. Inventory management is extremely important in any practice. We will do that for you here with Shepherd. And then last but not least, we want to hear what you guys want to see. We build our software based off of the feedback of our users. So tell us what you want to see. We will add that to our roadmap. Not to mention, we also have in-software chat support right here in the bottom right-hand corner. all real people with real practice experience on the other end. They're not robots. So let us know what you guys need. We'll get back to you in less than a couple of minutes. We want to hear from you guys. If you have any questions, again, my name is Christine Hines, and thank you so much for listening.